Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I'm still playing with this idea, trying to make the ball look like the black part is a thick ball and it's a little bit thinner. So what I did, I took a 1-inch circle and let me zoom in here. And I'm going to set my nudge factor on 1.2. And I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate and then move it over and Control D, Control D, Control D. I'm going to go one more. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to change my nudge factor to 1.15 and make Control D and make a duplicate, Control D, Control D. So what it's doing is making my ellipse a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger, or the offset. I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, I'm going to fill in that. Well, I'm going to actually have to move that one over. I did it too thick. So we're going to grab it all, holding down the control button so it'll be perfect. I might have gone one too many on that one, but I think it'll work. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original ellipse. So I'm going to, if you have treat all objects as filled, it's going to take away that inner ellipse. Well, you know what? That isn't what I want to do. No, I don't. I want to fill in the other part of the ellipse. So I'm going to take another color. Tell you what, let's try this. Let's try blue this time. So I'm going to fill that in, that. So what it's looking like is that. Now I'm going to select it all and I'm going to right click no outline so the lines aren't there. And I could keep going and do different things, and I think I will a little bit. Use the interactive fill tool. Go like, you know what, I maybe shouldn't do it on the first one. Let me do it on the second one. And I just want to add a little bit of darkness to that one corner. Doesn't look like it's really changing much. Let me put black and just see what it looks like. So that's going to happen from time to time. I actually had something else probably selected. So let's get the interactive fill tool. There we go. Now I can put a little bit of gray in there. There we go, maybe too much. Now I can use the attribute eyedropper and grab that attribute and put it in all of them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, and I'm going to mirror it over. But I want these two on top. So I'm actually going to just move it over. I don't think it's going to matter that we have two. Now I'm going to group these together, Control G. Let's get it out of here out of the screen. And I'm going to set my nudge factor back to 1.2. And I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate till you get some sort of what would be a square, maybe one more. And then group them together. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and group them together. But then I'm going to hold down the Shift key and hit the rectangle tool. That made a rectangle. And let's put a blue, but then let's make it a little lighter. So we're going to hold down the control button and add some white to it. Make it less blue. There we go. I'm going to take away the outline. I'm going to go to Object, Order, Back a Page. And it does this on the same color. It looks like there's a shiny hue there. It's not really there. So Control G to group it. I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way so I can work in the center of the page. And I'm going to hit P and put that in the center of the page because I want my ellipse to be in the center. So I'm going to draw an ellipse about that size and hit P. I could actually make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key and grab this two-sided arrow and make it grow from the outside. Now it's selected, so I can go to Object. We'll go to Effects and Lens Effect. Because I've got the ellipse selected, I'm going to go right here and do fisheye. And you could do more, you know, like let's do 125. Make it a little bit more of a fisheye, and then hit frozen. And let's look see what it looks like. Okay, somehow I got a little part of that extra deal, so I'm going to go to Object Group and ungroup it. See if we can't get rid of that, and we can. There's another one right there. I must have just got the outside. Now I'm going to take it all and I'm going to take away the outline. Now let's put in a black box around it so it kind of makes it show off. Go up to Object, Order, Backup Page. Then I don't have it grouped together. Oh, I ungrouped it if you remember. So Control G to group it, and then double click and maybe spin it on this axis. It's just kind of funny that there's nothing here, but it looks like a really light glow. So if you look on the outside, it looks like this is a ball, and when you're looking down the side, it's increasingly get where you can see the inner part. It might even be better if we took these parts right here. Let's just try that before we rotate it. I'm going to select it all and ungroup it. And then I'm going to try to grab these center balls. Well, I'm going to have to take away the black for a second. Grab these center balls and let's put an outline around them. I didn't get them all, and this might not be the best thing. I don't really think it makes it look any better. So group it back together. I don't really know that the axis is spinning on it like it's so it's tilted makes any different. And you could play around with different colors and see if you can't get something better. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.